Morning to you, Matt, and all our listeners. We are here, of course. Dalia is with me this morning. Um, we are here back. We are back from Fresh Market and Best Price, the pharmacy that continue to provide you with quality pharmaceuticals at affordable price. And of course, we have experienced and qualified pharmacists and technicians who are also there to provide you with the service. And one of the things we do, we give you information that will allow you to care for yourselves. Information, practical information based on health, and we focus a lot of preventative healthcare. Preventive healthcare, what you can do to prevent a condition from occurring. Of course, a lot of this has to do with lifestyle adjustments. You'd agree with me, lifestyle adjustments. So this morning we are is no exception. We provide that's part of our service to you from Best Price and Fresh Market. And we're going to look at a lot of folks come and they suffer with a lot of shoulder pain, neck and shoulder, that area. So we're going to look at it. We're going to look at the causes of that and practical measures that you can take. You want to make sure that it's properly diagnosed, critical, and measures you can take in case you have the pain, and of course, those who don't, prevention. You want to say morning to persons like Butcho, the mechanic, Wayne, and May and Nichols, Pamela, morning to you. Andrew Joseph, Edmund Galley, morning to you. Ricky, Nichols and Pamela, morning to you. Robertson, Laura, Inspector, morning to you. Alcott, Alcott is wrong. Joe Christmas, Debbie and Debbie Hamlet. We have Baba and daughters. Of course, we want to mention also Ronald and Edith. Morning to all of you. Good. So this morning we're going to look at neck and shoulder pain. Neck and shoulder pain. So first of all, what is shoulder and neck pain? Shoulder pain may be an issue with joints or muscles, or could indicate another systemic problem. It could be either joint or muscles. Neck and shoulder pain can occur in various ways. Some may experience pain either in the shoulder or neck area, whereas others may simultaneously experience pain in both areas, neck, shoulder area. Your neck and shoulders contain muscles, bones, nerves, arteries, and veins, as well as many ligaments and other supporting structures. Many conditions can cause pain in the neck and shoulder area. Some are life threatening, such as a heart attack, a major trauma, and others are not so dangerous, such as strains or concussions. So you can have that seriously. Good. So let Daniel tell us what really caused those pain there, shoulder and neck pain. What really caused that?
The most common cause of neck and shoulder pain is an injury to the soft tissues, including the muscles, tendons, and ligaments within these structures. This can occur from whiplash or another injury to these areas. Degenerative arthritis of the spine in the neck can pinch nerves that can cause both neck and shoulder pain. Degenerative disc disease in the neck can cause local neck pain or radiating pain from disc herniation, causing pinch of nerve. Abnormal conditions, including the spinal cord, heart, lungs, and some abdominal organs, also can cause neck and shoulder pain. Here are some examples: broken collarbone. Falling on your outstretched arm can cause your collarbone to break. This is particularly common when cyclists fall off their bicycles. Bursitis. A bursa is a sac over the joint to provide a cushion to the joints and muscles. These bursae can become swollen, stiff, and painful after injuries. Heart attacks. Although the problem is the heart attacks can cause shoulder or neck pain known as referred pain. Broken shoulder blade. An injury to the shoulder blade usually is associated with relatively forceful trauma. Rotator cuff injuries. A rotator cuff is a group of tendons that support the shoulder. These tendons can be injured during lifting, when playing sports with a lot of throwing, or after repetitive use over a long time. This can lead to pain with motion to the shoulder due to shoulder impingement syndrome, and eventually to a chronic loss of range of motion of the shoulder. Shoulder or AC separation. The collarbone and the shoulder blade are connected by ligaments. With trauma to the shoulder, these ligaments can be stretched or torn. Whiplash injury. Injury to the ligamentous and muscular structures of the neck and shoulder can be caused by sudden acceleration or deceleration, as in a car accident. This can also cause muscle spasms in the neck and shoulder area. Tendonitis. The tendons connect the muscles to the bones. With strain, the tendons can become swollen and cause pain. This is also referred to as tendinitis. Gallbladder disease. This can cause referred right shoulder pain. Any cause of inflammation under the diaphragm can also cause referred pain to the shoulder. Risk factors for shoulder and neck pain include athletic activities, heavy lifting, throwing, moving luggage, or other heavy objects, and aging.
Good. So making it simple, when one has pain around that area, neck and shoulder, just remember there are a lot of connecting tissues there, the bones, the tendons and muscles and all of these things. So something has gone wrong. So what one has to do to know what has gone wrong, they must go to a healthcare provider. Diagnosis is made. Of course, the healthcare provider will do quite a few things to just confirm the actual cause of the pain. It could be spasm, it could be it could be a heart attack, it could be bursitis, torn ligament, we name it. It could be a degenerative condition that one may have. So we want to make sure what is there so that once you know what's there, then you can better able to manage it. We'll talk about how things that you can do, things at home remedies, and also over the counter that we are there to help you to do that. What causes this pain? For instance, you can have a pinched nerve. You can have stenosis, a narrowing of the spinal canal. You can have that, or herniated disc. You can also have a neck injury. So all of these things can really cause you to have pain there. So the whole idea is to make sure that it's properly diagnosed. What causing it? What causing it may not be taken away. In other words, may not be cured, but managing it is critical to relieve you to so that you can live a normal life as possible. Good. So, what are some of the symptoms that one would normally experience when they have this here?
Symptoms of neck and shoulder pain can include pain. All pains seem sharp, but pain can also be described as dull, burning, crampy, shock-like, or stabbing. Pain can lead to a stiff neck or shoulder and loss of range of motion. Headache may result. The character of each symptom is important to your doctor because the particular features can be clues to the cause of your pain. Pain at a specific site may indicate a particular condition. Neck pain on the right side. Pain on the side of your neck, specifically pain on the right side, may indicate a muscle strain, poor sleeping position, bad posture, whiplash, or brachial plexus injury. Gallbladder stones or inflammation in the gallbladder could also cause pain, specifically in the right shoulder. Neck and shoulder pain on the left side. This may be caused by cervical stenosis, thoracic outlet syndrome, chronic stress, heart attack, or even lung cancer. Some kinds of pain may be unique to women. In women, pain in the shoulder and neck may be due to overuse or strain from lifting heavy objects or repetitive motion. Women with heavy busts can have neck and shoulder pain on a particular side. A frozen shoulder caused by hormonal imbalance or menopause could also be contributing to neck and shoulder pain on the right. Sore neck and shoulder muscles are also consequence of overexerting or prolonged physical or emotional stress. Soreness occurs when the muscles of the neck and shoulder develop hard knots that are sensitive to touch.
Good. So good. So you could include weakness. Weakness can be due to severe pain from muscle or bone movement. Numbness. You can have numbness. If the nerves are pinched, bruised, or cut, you may not be able to feel things normally. This may cause burning or tingling sensation or loss of sensation. Good. Coolness. A cool arm or hand suggests that arteries are involved. Arteries, veins, or both have been injured or blocked. Color change, a blue or white tinge of the skin or arm or shoulder is another sign that the arteries or veins could have been injured. Redness can indicate infection or inflammation. Rash may be noted, while bruising may be evident. Swelling, you may have swelling. This may be generalized to the whole arm or may be localized over the involved structure. A fracture or inflamed bursa, dislocation, muscle spasm, or tightness, all of this. Deformity. Deformity may be present if you have a fracture or dislocation. So all of these can be signs and symptoms of neck and muscle pain. But the other question is when would one seek medical care for the shoulder and neck pain? Well, shoulder and neck pain is treated by primary care physician, including general practitioner. So that's why it's always good to get a diagnosis. You go to your healthcare provider and you can get a diagnosis. General practitioner, internist, you have rheumatologists, and so forth. All of these can help. Ancillary healthcare professionals who treat shoulder and neck include physical therapists and chiropractors. Physical therapists and chiropractors can they also get involved. If pain or other symptoms start to worsen, call your doctor or go to a hospital emergency pain. For milder cases, basic home care remedies, measures, or you can visit the pharmacy. We can provide you with OTC preparations. But in many cases, simple injuries such as strains, bruises, heal themselves and do not require office visit, in other words, hospital or doctor visit. So just a bruise, a strain. For persistent pain in the shoulder or neck, an evaluation by a healthcare professional is appropriate. Persistent pain, always remember that. If you have severe worsening pain, weakness, numbness, coolness, deformity, or color changes, you should go to the hospital. Yes, you should see a doctor. And if you develop a high fever, temperature, all these, severe headache, chest pain, shortness of breath, even dizziness, nausea, or sweatiness, or if you develop a sudden onset of numbness or weakness, particularly on one side of the body, you need to see, you need to get emergency care. Good. And of course, all of that, when you go to your healthcare provider, they will diagnose. Diagnosis is critical, and that involves history, which is critical, and of course, in a physical examination history, and you have tests to do like X-rays, scans, and so on. All of these and blood tests. All of these will help um, your your physician or your doctor healthcare provider to determine the cause of the pain. So you don't want to stay and just use your own home remedies or over-the-counter remedies, but it's good to find out exactly what causing the pain so that it can now be managed. Good. What are the treatments for shoulder and neck pain? What are some of the treatments? Let Dalia tell us.
Treatment for neck and shoulder pain varies based on its severity and underlying cause. A treatment plan will be developed after a complete history and physical examination. Treatment options vary for each condition. Clearly, a simple strain is treated far differently than a heart attack. If you have a minor sprain or strain, then you can expect a combination of the following treatments: pain medications. It may take several days to settle the pain down using acetaminophen, which is also known as paracetamol, with or without an anti-inflammatory medicine such as ibuprofen or naproxen. Stronger narcotic containing medicines are usually not necessary, but your doctor may provide these for the first few days. Immobilization. This may be accomplished by possibly using a splint, cast, or sling. It is very important to follow your doctor's instructions regarding the use of these devices, particularly when it is advised to discontinue the use and begin moving the area. Instructions: it's best to rest and elevate the injured area. Continued use of the injured area may not necessarily make the injury worse, but it can prolong the symptoms. In most cases, limited use is acceptable within normal range of motion and without weight or strain. Hospital stay. If you are more severely injured, you may need to be admitted to the hospital for further testing or may be referred to an orthopedist.
Good. Of course, treating this pain, usually the doctor will, once it's diagnosed as indicated, then you know exactly what causes it. So you may start off with, basic pain medication. We have OTC, over the counter, like things like Brufen, these are NSAIDs, really these deal with a lot of pain and inflammation. Normally you have substance release that cause the pain, prostaglandins, and these are very good at that. Diclofenac is very popular. Diclofenac gel, either diclofenac gel, that's good to rub. So all of these. So usually these are available in the pharmacy over the counter, or they also prescribed. So you have Tylenol, also Tylenol or paracetamol. These are really relievers, but the cause is critical. Getting the cause and then using the pain relievers. Good. You may also have muscle relaxants. Of course, the doctor will prescribe that, and they may give additional medicine based on the symptoms or based on the conditions that once they've diagnosed. So usually treatment is okay. It's not is pretty simple, straightforward, because usually most times those pains are really chronic, and you just want to relieve. Always remember, continuous use of these painkillers are not very healthy. Always remember, the less painkillers you can use is always the best, especially persons who are hypertensive or have a tendency genetically to become hypertension. You don't want to go overboard and always taking the NSAIDs. NSAIDs also, you need to protect your kidney. Kidneys, as we always tell persons, the less medicine they can take is always the best. Always the best, especially when the condition is chronic. You want to take less medicine as possible, and of course, your doctor will help you to do certain things that can help you to ease the symptoms. Good. So those are the things can be done, and of course, the other medicines like injection to the arm, so forth. The doctor can do that. It's always recommended that you visit the doctor, let him diagnose you, and then he'll take it from there. Good. So all of these medicines, good. Those are painkiller medicine. And always visit when you come to the pharmacy. It's always wise to talk to the pharmacist as to the most appropriate painkiller that you may need for because the pharmacist can advise you appropriately, because some of these painkillers can also cause serious other side effects like peptic ulcer and so forth. So you want to help you as you manage that condition, neck and pain injury. Good. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back and just talk about a couple more things about neck and pain injury.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh market,
Yes, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? You tell me, Gus, how the hell sort? I've been married 37 years. Look at my money farm. They say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road, and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
The romance. Well, it don't count that pocket that hurts you. A fresh market, come on, it's a fine day. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and dessert at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Back to you.
Good. So we're going to look at some home remedies. Quickly look at that, and then we're going to talk about prevention.
Minor injuries that have only slight pain can be treated at home. If the source of the pain and the cause of the pain is not known, or if the symptoms suggest you might have a more serious condition, you should contact your doctor while initiating basic care measures. Here are some home remedies for neck and shoulder pain. Rest. Use the injured area as little as possible for the first 2 to 3 days, then slowly begin to exercise the injured area. This speeds recovery. Ice. Place the ice in a plastic bag, wrap the bag with a towel, and then apply to the injured area for 15 to 20 minutes every hour. Directly applying ice can damage the skin. Elevation. Elevation of the injured area. Elevation of the injured area above your heart helps the swelling go down. This reduces your pain. Use pillows to prop yourself. Pain control. Paracetamol or ibuprofen can help control swelling and pain. Heat. Do not apply heat in the first week after an injury because it can increase the swelling in the injured area and worsen your pain.
Good. So these are some practical home remedies that can be used for pain. And of course, we tell persons it's important to visit your healthcare provider to get a good diagnosis. What about prognosis? The prognosis for neck and shoulder pain depends on the cause and severity, really and truly. It depends on the cause, what causes it, and the severity. Because most neck and shoulder pain is caused by strains, sprains. You can expect a full recovery or to recover with minor limitations on your activities. Some conditions require hospitalization, for instance, surgical repair, physical therapy, or other rehabilitative measures. The extent of recovery may be complete or limited. Some conditions can be recurrent or persistent. Thus, you should have a treatment plan to learn how to deal with and adapt to any limitations. Always remember that. For timely follow-up visits to your doctor, plus following his or her recommendations will enable you to recover faster. Eventually, gradual exercises and or rehabilitation with physical therapy can be used to help recovery and prevent further injury. Um, Good. How would one know if the pain is serious?
No relief from symptoms after a week of self care. Numbness, tingling, or weakness in the arm. Neck pain resulting from a fall, blow, or injury with difficulty moving the arm or hand. Swollen glands or lumps in the neck. Persistent pain despite using pain relievers. Worsening pain when lying down. A general feeling of uneasiness.
Right. So take note of these here. That's how we know it's serious. There's no relief for about a week after self care, and of course, we always recommend persons when they're not well, it's always good to get a proper diagnosis from a healthcare provider. Always good. How can I prevent? How can you prevent these injuries?
To prevent injuries, examine your home for potential hazards and correct them to reduce the chances of accidental injury. The proper exercise of the shoulders and neck can reduce risk of injury. When performing hazardous tasks, have someone present to reduce the likelihood of injury. For example, when climbing a ladder, have someone hold the base of the ladder to keep it from sliding to either side. Know your limitations. Do not perform activities that you do not have training, skills, tools, or strength to accomplish. wear seatbelts, and use other safety equipment to reduce injuries.
Right, and that's critical. Prevention, safety measures, safety measures. You want to make all kind of ensure you adopt all safety measures just to prevent. Prevention is better than cure. So these are practical information that we give you. You need to prevent the proper exercise, for shoulder and neck, for instance, when performing hazardous tasks. Have someone present to reduce likelihood of injury. When climbing a ladder, have someone even hold the base of the ladder it from sliding. All of these can do. And of course, the critical thing, know your limitation. Do not perform activities that you do not have the training, skills, tools, or strength to accomplish. You don't want to hurt yourself. So, the practical information we're giving you for prevention. We're talking about neck and shoulder pain that can be, very chronic and can affect you from performing your activities. Want to prevent that, as mentioned. So these are the things we think. And critical, always wear safety equipment. Always wear. Once you're at a height, wear safety equipment. You want to be very, very particular. So these are practical information we give you. Best price on Fresh Market. So today we're looking at neck and shoulder pain. And of course, feel free to come in and talk to us. We have OTC medicines that can help you, all the NSAIDs, the creams and the gels you can use to rub, and also even orally administer medicines. We have combinations that can ease you. Always remember, this is always for temporary, it's for a time. We It's always wise not to take this continuously because you have your side effect. All of that we can explain to you once you come in and talk to us about these medicines, and it's OTC for your neck and shoulder pain. Good. So that's what we have for today. Feel free to call us or visit us. We can provide you with additional information because we are there to help. We're there to help. That's our goal. At Fresh Market and Best Price Pharmacy, pharmacists can give you information that you need to take care of yourself, because the goal is to ensure that you remain healthy and can continue your normal activities. Good. So I wish everyone a pleasant weekend.
I want to wish you a pleasant weekend yourself. Happy fishing, eh?
Okay.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh Market, Fresh Market, from Digicel with our new Prime Ultra bundles on the fastest mobile network in Dominica. More local minutes, free data to chat with your friends and family. More data for messaging. More data on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. More data for TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, and now Netflix. Get more and more. Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Netflix, Snapchat. To party, online. Digicel, free data. More data. What is even more amazing is a new feature. When you buy and stay in the Prime Ultra bundle, you get amazing discounts. Experience your new Prime Ultra bundle and save more for you, only with the best mobile network on island. Digicel, better connected.
Friday, January 30th from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 CAISO Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting Nashelle, Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallet, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 CAISO Semifinals with Nashelle, Mystery, JD, Red, and Alpha P. On Friday, January 30th on Q95, Creole Heartbeat, the cultural pulse of the nation.
No frills, just great prices at Courts. We don't just talk about it, we got it. Get the best in quality and prices on appliances, electronics, furniture, and much more. Plus, enjoy a gift with purchase on select new arrivals and furniture in Ashley. Save even more with 20% off select matching pieces and combo deals. Shop today, pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends January 25th, 2026. Conditions apply.
And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry. Cash and carry. We offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need, from groceries to household essentials. Our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale. We're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseville, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry.
Sunrise Airways connects the Caribbean. Fly from Dominica to Totola, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Antigua, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Grenada, and Haiti. Enjoy competitive fares and more Caribbean destinations. Book today at sunriseairways.net with your travel agent or download our new mobile app and get great discounts. Sunrise Airways, One Caribbean. We fly to connect people. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunrise Airways.
I see Golo in shopping for farming supplies. So I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? He tell me, that's how it has sort. I've been married 37 years. Come at my money farm. They say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Where's $300 plus cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road, and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Roseville. Bloombox, let's bloom together.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yet we deliver. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. At 255-6810 or 316-0164. Or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brands.
Now here, so there we go. People from the north, south, east, and west, from Grand Bay to Portsmouth, Salisbury to Lapland, Tullamoon, the United Workers' Party presents the massive Grand National Rally, where the Grand Four playing field, yes, the Grand Four playing field, when Sunday, February 1st, 2026. At what time? We're starting from 12 noon with our next Prime Minister under the theme, putting Dominica first, Dr. Thompson Fontaine. Come be part of great music, real talk, and entertainment. Of course, and great food. Macklin, I find you off that bus certainly, Papa. Remember, it's February 1st, Sunday, February 1st, the Grand Four playing field. Putting Dominica first, the United Workers' Party.
KFC. Looking for some place to go. Variety meals for soul. KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the place to be. Made for you and me. KFC. It's finger licking good.
The time is brought to you by Flow. Flow is right here with you throughout the carnival season. Stay connected all season. Get SIM cards or eSIMs for just $20. Don't miss a moment.
No frills, just great prices at Quartz. We don't just talk about it, we got it. Get the best in quality and prices on appliances, electronics, furniture, and much more. Plus, enjoy a gift with purchase on select new arrivals and furniture in Ashley. Save even more with 20% off select matching pieces and combo deals. Shop today, pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends January 25th, 2026. Conditions apply.
The romance begins from the very first sip. Treasure the rare, inviting richness found in our light wooden notes with a hint of vanilla. This rum is aged in individually selected oak bourbon barrels, guaranteeing a superb mellow taste with notes of dried tropical fruits, exhilarating the palate. Our unique aging process unlocks sweet, oaky notes with aromas of chocolate, toffee, and dried fruits. Angers through a single barrel rum, distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
All right, do you know, Dominica? Friday's a very, very busy day. Our next stop with Jolly's Pharmacy. And after that, we have the Belfast product and then Creole Habit. Very, very busy Friday morning. So, between time, in the meantime, we can open up the lines here. Let me say a special good morning to Dr. Dale Dangleben. Who will be giving out some awards this morning for the people of the community. Deserving villagers to be receiving some awards this morning from about 10 o'clock. In the meantime, let's listen to one of his daily voice notes, speaking to some concerns. Let's listen to Dr. Dale Darwin for a few minutes here.
Yesterday in Roseau, I ran into Clarence Christian that most of you know. You know, I gave him a firm handshake and I said hi, and he just went all out on me, you know. But I cursed him out, told him how I feel. You know, he felt the need to confront me and accuse me of only showing the negative side of Dominica. According to him, I deliberately ignored the road construction and the development taking place in Louvière, and instead I drove straight to the landslide slide. His argument was that by doing so, I was portraying Dominica in a bad light, right? My response really was simple and honest, you know. I was going to see the landslide. That was the purpose of the drive. Why would I need to film every stretch of road or every construction project along the way when that was never the intention, right? And more importantly, since when did documenting reality become an act of negativity? A landslide is not propaganda. This is not an invention. It's a real event with real consequences for the real people of Bellevue, right? But what became clear very quickly is that some people are more interested in defending the indefensible than confronting that uncomfortable truth that stares them right in the face. He kept yelling and screaming about all the development and what I'm seeing. You know what I'm seeing? People begging me. I just walked in here and two guys begging me for breakfast. These are the uncomfortable truths, right? It's obvious Clarence Christian has either not watched my YouTube channel or has chosen to ignore it. Anyone who has followed my work knows that I consistently showcase Dominica's breathtaking natural beauty. Look at my videos. Where have I portrayed Dominica in its natural beauty as negativity. I have celebrated that island far more than I have ever criticized it. And when I criticize, I am criticizing their policies and their agendas. And anybody has the right to agree or disagree, right? So loving my country does not mean pretending it has no problems. And that's what they're doing. In fact, the opposite is true. Love always demands honesty. Remember that. We've all made mistakes in love. We've all made these mistakes with time and relationships. It's the same thing. What troubles me is this growing mindset in Dominica where pointing out a problem is seen as betrayal. That's a problem. And silence is mistaken for patriotism. That cannot be. Progress does not come from edited images, selective storytelling, and we've seen a lot of that now. Progress comes from accountability, transparency, and obviously the courage to say this is wrong and it needs to be addressed. But they don't want that. And what I've also observed in the past 36 hours is that the police force Facebook page has been liking my content. Maybe it means nothing, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. But in the climate where criticism is often treated as hostility, it's hard not to wonder, is this passive engagement? Or is it a subtle message that eyes are watching, right? What's add to this is that I am being reliably informed that if Matt and I were to return to the site, we could be arrested. Arrested for what? For observing, for recording a landslide? For bearing witness? Man, that should really concern people, right? In terms of the values of free expression and basic civil rights. This is not about attacking Dominica, the country I love that I come back to and I invest in. I refuse to participate in denial. You cannot fix what you refuse to acknowledge, right? And no amount of glossy pictures, defensive rhetoric will change that fact. So we have to open our eyes. We have to open our minds. We have to open our ears. We have to listen. When people in the highest echelon of the government is saying, "Oh, standing up at Day Blanche means that you don't want the international airport," you see that. You see what they're doing? This is what's happening, man. But for Karen Christian, I reached out to you. I shook your hand, man to man, Dominican to Dominican, and you went off on me. But I'm not there. I'm fearless. They want to arrest me for filming at the landslide. Go for it. But this is the nonsense. This is the BS that goes on around here. And if the police force is liking my content on Facebook because they genuinely like it, it's all well and good. But if you let me know that you're there and you're watching me, I'm not gonna stop. My content is my content. Have a great day. Peace.
Have a great day. Have a great day. Yes, 221. Why are some people so afraid of the truth? I don't know. We have to go see for ourselves, and this is the response that you're getting. So if you go there, they will arrest you, they will charge you. You know me, I've never been afraid of anything. I've been doing this for so long. If you have to charge me, charge me. If you have to expose the truth, I'm doing what I do. And somebody or some people will be further exposed. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Matt.
How you doing?
I'm trying under the circumstances, Matt. Matt, I would like to tell Mr. Clarence Christian that there's a thing called, I think it is Reporters Without Borders and Doctors Without Borders. Anybody should be happy and ecstatic when Dr. Dale Dangleben comes into their constituency or village, anything could be happening and you need a doctor right now. So tell Clarence Christian to Matt, don't let me say the word, Matt, and reporters can go anywhere and listen and report anything. So Clarence Christian, it's Valentine who said that the truth does offend, but the truth does not offend truthful men, Matt. Good morning.
Or somebody's asking me, Matt, if I should go there, am I to be arrested or charged? I don't know. You take your chance. But from what I gathered, it's a construction site, so you should be very cautious when in that area. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes?
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you, morning.
Matt, it is very safe to go to that site, Matt. The people who are protesting are very well away from the actual site. They're not interfering with the Chinese operation whatsoever. So there's no reason, if you're just standing down from the entrance, opposite side of the street, that anybody should bother you. But Matt, I have a concern. Roosevelt Skerritt, who has declared himself as the world boss, who appears to be the cause of all causes in Dominica, but takes no responsibility for the things that go wrong. Roosevelt Skerritt is yet to produce an environmental impact assessment for the airport. He has failed to produce an environmental impact assessment for all projects that he has done, Matt, contrary to law. So when citizens, law-abiding citizens, ask for those requirements, it is the cause. Roosevelt Skerritt is the cause of the failure. If they take him to court and the court shuts down the project, it is Roosevelt Skerritt who did not follow the law. It is Roosevelt Skerritt that is not following the law, allowing crooks and criminals to have our passport, because under his authority, citizenship was issued to them. And when they went to European, American, Canadian countries, they were challenged, and they saw that these people had Dominican passports and are seeing, obviously, something is wrong. How can these crooks have a passport from this country and never even speak the language, never even been there? Something is wrong. And Roosevelt Skerritt is the cause. He cannot call on young people to make their voices heard because people want to shut down the airport. No. The airport, if it gets shut down, is because of Roosevelt Skerritt not doing a proper environmental impact assessment. When his mines get shut down, it's because Roosevelt Skerritt did not do the environmental impact assessment. It is Roosevelt Skerritt that is the lawbreaker, not the citizens, the law-abiding citizens who are challenging him. Enough said, Matt. Thank you.
Good morning again. We just open up the lines until we get to Jolly's Pharmacy. Again, 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, 4616-4257. I don't know why people are so afraid of the truth. You know, I don't know. They say facts are stubborn things, huh? So they spoke about the Peach Lane landslide. I wanted to go as a reporter and find out a little more, and it didn't let my eyes boil my peas. We have to stop being telephone journalists, you know, and let people tell us what is going on. We need to see for ourselves. Don't you see the reporters internationally, journalists going over in war, risking their own lives to tell the people the truth? One day reality will hit, you know. One day reality will hit. On the telephone, 927, yes.
Yes, Matt. Let me use up this for the phone. Matt,
quickly.
Clarence Christian should have been calm when it comes to Dr. Danglerin. Because if he had gotten and burst a vessel in his head, he would have a doctor right in front of him. So you need to be cool. You need to call out yourself, Clarence Christian, and be more manly and talk to the person nice, calmly. You have to make noisy people when you make noisy them, right? And when you see them, it's a different story. Don't try to go banging on the person making noise because transition before your head, your big head, black head burst.
No. We don't want to get personal with Clarence Christian. Stay away from the personal attacks. Okay, thank you very much. 9:27. All right, Dominica, 449-3095-96 and 97. We're learning some new information about Debranche, but I'll of course, keep digging, but there's some interesting information surfacing about the Debranche site there. Once I can confirm, I will, of course, share that story with you, okay? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Somebody says, man, I cannot talk at work. Please play that song, Captain. The ship is sinking. That is why they are so afraid. They're afraid of people telling the truth. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning. Oh, sorry.
And it's now here, so there we go. People from the north, south, east, and west, from Grand Bay to Portsmouth, Salisbury to Lapland, Tullamoon, the United Workers' Party presents the massive Grand National Rally, where the Grand Four playing field, yes, the Grand Four playing field, when Sunday, February 1st, 2026. At what time? We're starting from 12 noon with our next Prime Minister under the theme, putting Dominica first, Dr. Thompson Fontaine. Come be part of great music, real talk, and entertainment. Of course, and great food. Maclean, I find you off that bus serving, Papa. Remember, it's February 1st, a Sunday, February 1st, the Grand Four playing field. Putting Dominica first, the United Workers' Party. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause
I'm actually being told as well, just sources are telling me that the building, the collapsed roof may be being demolished at this time. Extra cost. Well, you don't listen, huh? So the building, I'm being told, may be being demolished as we speak. Hello, talk to me, yes. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
How you doing, my brother? How are you? Yes.
All right, holidays for 2026.
Thank you.
For the new year. Matt, I don't even want to comment on Clarence Christian, but Clarence Christian has an issue, and there is so much going on in the country. Why doesn't he self-promote it? He have his own Facebook page. He have this. Put it on there. Put it on you supporting the government. You think the country is running how it's supposed to run. Everything is nice and how it's supposed to be. Then you promote it. Every time somebody point out something, they always there to come and jump all the negative. Well, you promote the positive. All who support the government and see the government doing it, promote it. You cannot you can't see none of them promoting it, man. If you want Clarence Christian Facebook page, you're not seeing anything where he posts about what the government doing and what is so good. So I don't understand this. Anyway, thank you, Mark.
Thank you. 9:32, 9:30. And Clarence himself is from Peach Lane, You heard a few days ago, Mr. Later in tears because he's trying to of course, speak out for his community. Clarence has not said one word in support of the people from Pishley. What do you expect? 9:32 is the morning time. Just busy protecting.
All the champions at forestry, I no longer bear the protection.
I'm afraid of speaking the truth, you know.
Unless I speak about my country.
The building, I remember when the collapse, we had the collapse roof, somebody's asking about it. Yes, that's what is basically taking place. The roof of the auditorium.
For over 25 years, Dominicans, we don't want this. No one.
Somebody's asking who's gonna pay for this?
We are destroying all of it.
Yes, they are taking down the building.
Development, the river so fast, once you win your path, you have to go.
That's just a waste of money, huh?
Slowly, they trying and trying, and nobody don't worry. They chopping up a leg.
Can the inquiries tell the people who is responsible? Who was the engineer, the authorities behind this?
All the champions at forestry, I no longer bear.
Can you just imagine if there were 300 kids in that auditorium? We're still waiting for the report, huh?
My lover boy, good morning. You know what happened in the wash now? I say, Medvey. They take out all those baku up there, man. They take out all your TV tooth. So, I'm working Medvey.
Total madness, you see. People, great fish and lobster, they feeling the pressure. River of death. River of death.
Somebody's asking, has this zone been declared as no entry, a no entry zone? Has this been put in the Gazette? Well, we haven't had Parliament since then, so I'm not too sure about that. Somebody's asking me what roof? What roof? You remember the roof that collapsed a couple months ago? While they were putting the roof of the concrete roof of the grammar school's building? Yeah, that's what they're demolishing at this time, okay? Friday, January 30 from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 Caiso Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting Nashal, Cole Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallet, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 Caiso Semifinals with Nashal, Mystery, Jenny, Reg, and Alpha P on Friday, January 30 on Q95, Creole Heartbeat, the cultural pulse of the nation. All right, so the only thing they want you to say is how great this cabal is. They have their puppets all over the place harassing people for stupidness instead of focusing on what is important. When you have people just getting contracts without tender, anything goes. Anything goes. See what just happened there with the Dominica Grammar School? We've heard about an inquiry. We've heard about investigations. No reports. Somebody says they could have put a team together at least and think of a plan going forward. At least a steel frame and a roof. Not just break it down. Well, that's another suggestion. I'm not an engineer. Maybe the entire building may have been compromised as well. So hence that decision to break it down, huh? We have just about 2 more minutes before we join our friends here from Jolly's. Hello, talk to me, yes? Good morning.
Yeah, Matt, you talk about the whole building may be compromised. Matt, in welding, when they weld in the cylinders, right? The blue cylinders for cooking, when they welding them, when you're testing them, if one nut has a problem, they scrapping everything. They're getting rid of all and this.
But we're not talking about welding now. The building was built in concrete, so that's what they're taking down.
But Matt, no, I'm basically going towards that one.
Okay.
Right, building up to that. I would take down all the buildings back. All the buildings were compromised in that area, man. All of them.
All right, thank you very much. Well, you have to have the evidence to take all of them down, but it's a fair concern. A fair concern if we just had a collapse of one, maybe. You never know, the others may be compromised, but I'm sure there'll be the investigating team again. We've heard about the report for that building. Nothing. We've heard nothing. We've heard nothing why this building came down. And you owe the people at least that explanation. Give us a reason for the demolition. Government should have made the public, somebody's saying here, the results of the inquiry. Somebody's also just suggesting it's like increasing the airport price without a plan, huh? We're in to join our friends from Jolly's Pharmacy. Hello, good morning.
Yes, Matt, and this is the same man who will stand and tell the young people, we're building it for you. You should make your voices heard because these people are trying to stop the project. That's the same man, Matt. He's calling on the young people to make their voices heard because people are trying to stop the project. When he doesn't do the project right, he doesn't, right at the beginning, no environmental impact study. Right from the beginning, who knows what else? And whenever there is corruption, buildings collapse, man. It is a known fact. The corruption gets to the quality of the cement, it gets through everything because people are siphoning off the money, which gives the building its real strength. It happens in India, Pakistan, in all those countries. Buildings are collapsing. Sometimes it takes a few years before they collapse. And that's even more dangerous. Imagine if that grammar school one had collapsed when on the first day school had opened. Imagine that. Enough said.
Enough said. Again, we're going to stop for our friends there from Jolly's Pharmacy. Next week, I plan to expose some quote-unquote corruption taking place within the offshore banking system. We'll talk about that sometime next week. So stick around. More information. I'm picking up more information. A lot of corruption seems to be taking place within the offshore banking system. Stick around. We'll tell you more next week. Friday, January 30 from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 CAISO Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting Nashal, Cole Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallet, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 CAISO Semifinals with Nashal, Mystery, JD, Reds, and Alpha P. On Friday, January 30, on Q95, Creole Habit, the cultural pulse of the nation.
Real Ojaz. Johnny's Pharmacy, the Royal Herb Blend Oil of Ojaz is like a miracle in a bottle. Fast-acting, healing, soothing, restoring dry, irritated, uncomfortable skin, varicose veins, joint pain relief, lung decongestion, fights inflammation. Use Oil of Ojaz to massage aching, tired muscles. These secret blended herbs has a soothing, mentholated calming effect, reducing anxiety, boosting your vitality and your immunity. Induces deep, rejuvenating sleep. Oil of Ojaz. Bon we met pour la peau chivée, inflammation, épaules, genoux, guapcha. Cultivate wings ou tapis bless. Spleen passé boldinance. Oil of Ojaz. Proudly manufactured by Johnny's Pharmacy. Trusted by families all over the world. And available on Amazon.
Johnny's Pharmacy is bringing vibes to health with Health Vibes. Health Vibes. Each and every Wednesday from 10 to 11:30 a.m. with your hosts, Trudy Kristen, and co-hosts, pharmacists Jacinta Fagan and Leona Jeremiah. Education, information, and a bit of humor. And not forgetting lots of vibes. Johnny's Pharmacy is bringing health and vibes together with Health Vibes. So be sure to tune in each and every Wednesday on Q95 from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in health.
All right, to you. Good morning, Miss Joseph. How are you
Good
doing?
morning. I'm well.
I
Madam,
see
how
you
are you?
wearing your sporting your Witness Fitness
Yes,
University.
Fitness University. I'm wearing this shirt today.
Okay.
All right, and good morning, Dominica, and welcome once again to Jolly's Market, your weekly check-in with all things Jolly's Pharmacy. It's a pleasure to join you this morning, and today I'll be recapping what we discussed on Health Vibes this Wednesday, as well as highlighting our featured product of the week and sharing our updates regarding our latest promotions and activities available at Jolly's Pharmacy. So last Wednesday, we had a fantastic show with Dr. Natasha Maxine Fritz, diving into the deep world of thyroid health. As you know, or may not know, January is observed as Thyroid Awareness Month. And Dr. Maxine Fritz explained that it is a small butterfly-shaped gland right in front of your neck, nestled below your Adam's apple. But don't let the size fool you. This little gland is a powerhouse pumping out hormones that controls your metabolism, body temperature, and even your heart rate. Basically, it impacts almost every function in your body. And Dr. Maxime Fritz highlighted that thyroid disorders can be linked to a number of things. Sometimes it's genetics. Often it's due to autoimmune diseases where the body attacks itself. And even dietary factors can play a role. Interestingly, these disorders can are significantly more common in women, especially between the ages of 20 and 55. So let's talk specifics. There is hypothyroidism, and this happens when the thyroid goes into overdrive, producing too much of those important hormones. And in fact, around 80% of hyperthyroidism cases are linked to an autoimmune condition, and it's called Graves' disease. And symptoms can include unexplained weight loss, shaky hands or tremors, feeling excessively hot, and a racing heartbeat. So it's very important to know the symptoms. And if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, of course, seek medical attention. On the flip side, there is hypothyroidism, and that is when the thyroid isn't producing enough hormones. And a common culprit here is Hashimoto's syndrome, another autoimmune condition. And if you're experiencing unexplained weight gain, constant fatigue, feeling cold all of the time, hair loss, or irregular periods, then these could be symptoms or signs of hypothyroidism. Of course, if you're also experiencing that, it's important that you seek some attention from your medical practitioner. It was also explained that the thyroid gland itself can become enlarged, forming what is known as an increased size in your gland. We recognize it sometimes, or we can also feel it sometimes when you're getting sick. But if it is beyond normal or very enlarged, then this can be a sign of a problem with hormone production. Sometimes it's a structural issue, and in some cases, surgery to remove part or all of the thyroid may be necessary. Finally, the Health Vibes session touched on thyroid cancer. While the term cancer is always scary, we were reassured that thyroid cancer is typically slow growing, and if caught early, the prognosis is usually very good. And there you have it. That was a quick rundown of what was discussed on Health Vibes this Wednesday. And a huge thank you to Dr. Natasha Maxime Fritz for sharing her expertise. And of course, we are urging you to tune into Health Vibes every Wednesday from 10 a.m. on Q95. And it is very important to tune in as we tackle a lot of health topics that can help you and your family live your healthiest lives. And I'd like to take a short break before we go on to our products of the week this week.
Let us come back.
Make a big difference, and you can trust me. Not just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop if you're not if you're social. Get out to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop if you're not alone. Get out to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, what a happy place. But just fix some more any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Fongole where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
We got this morning feeling missing. I had the pleasures of calling sick, but I end up in Johnny's pharmacy. And don't think that she Johnny's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now. I'm ready to work like it on any mission. If you see me again, Johnny's pharmacy is number one. Johnny's for you. We can't talk about me one. Johnny's for you. It's up the immune system. Johnny's for you. Yo, Dominic, it's about Box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Johnny's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Back to you.
All right. And of course, we are continuing our focus on thyroid awareness and your well being with our products of the week. And we all know how important a healthy thyroid is. And frankly, a lot of us might not even realize if ours isn't functioning optimally. But did you know that 1 in 8 women will develop a thyroid disorder in their lifetime? And that's a huge number. And so many people are walking around unaware that they might have an imbalance. So that is why we're focusing on 2 fantastic products from our OTC shelf that can help your thyroid health as part of a holistic wellness routine. And first up, we have the Mason's Naturals Selenium tablets, which retail for $26.20. And so what does selenium do? It's a vital trace mineral that helps your body convert T4, and that's the inactive thyroid hormone, into T3, which is the active form. Think of it as turning on the switch. The conversion is essential for maintaining a healthy metabolism, keeping your energy levels up, and even supporting healthy hair and nails. Plus, selenium provides a fantastic boost to your immune system, so it's a win-win. Of course, you can find this product on the OTC shelf. I'll say the name of the product again. That's the Mason Naturals Selenium Tablets, right? Helpful for your metabolism, keeping your energy up, and supporting your healthy hair and nails. Moving along, our second product of the week is VitaCost's Kelp tablets, and this product retails for $31.50. Kelp is a naturally nutrient-rich seaweed, and it's a fantastic source of iodine. Iodine is literally the building block of thyroid hormone production. So many persons who are actually deficient in iodine, which can contribute to thyroid issues. So, supplementing can really help and be a smart move. And it doesn't stop there. Kelp is packed with essential vitamins and minerals, supporting a healthy metabolism and can aid in healthy weight management. It's natural and sustainable, so you can always rely on it. So, those are our two products of the week. Again, that is Mason's Natural Selenium, which supports healthy thyroid function, boosts immunity, and promotes healthy hair and nails at a great price. And the VitaCost Kelp, which gives an essential iodine boost, which is the thyroid hormone production base, and delivers a boost of vitamins and minerals, which can help with metabolism and weight management. And these aren't just about addressing potential problems, they're about proactive wellness. Of course, we believe that being proactive is better than looking for the cure after something were to happen. So think of these as powerful tools to support your overall health. And we want you to empower yourself and take control of your well being. So you can head down to any Jolly's Pharmacy location and ask our staff to help you find these products. And that's the Mason Natural Selenium tablets or the VitaCost Kelp tablets. Okay. And we're always happy to help and answer any questions that you may have. And so that would be our product of the week. Of course, we have a lot going on for you in store. And I'd like to take another short break before we go into the various promotions and events that we're having.
Okay, we're going to take a short break, and come right back. All right, Ms. Joseph, thank you very much.
No problem.
Before we wrap up, let's take another break. We'll do that.
I had impatience to call in sick, but I end up in Jolly's Pharmacy. I'm out in the street, and it's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now, I'm ready to work and pick on any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's Pharmacy is number one, Jolly's forget. We can't talk for everyone, Jolly's forget. Fix up the immune system, Jolly's forget. Yo, niggas, about the box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Real Ojaz. Hold Johnny's Pharmacy. The Royal Herb Blend Oil of Ojaz is like a miracle in a bottle. Fast-acting, healing, soothing, restoring dry, irritated, uncomfortable skin, varicose veins, pain relief, lung decongestion, fights inflammation. Use Oil of Ojaz to massage the aching, tired muscles. These secret blended herbs has a soothing, mentholated calming effect, reducing anxiety, boosting your vitality and your immunity. Induces deep, rejuvenating sleep. Oil of Ojaz. Bon oui, mais pour la peau chivée, inflammation, épaules, genoux, guapcha. Cultivez wings sous tapis bless. Spleen hair passé bold denounce. Oil of Ojaz. Proudly manufactured by Johnny's Pharmacy. Trusted by families all over the world. And available on Amazon.
Convenience will make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, no me, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun, shop. If you're not happy, if you're so shop. It's a to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, no me, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun, shop. It's a to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, what a happy place. But just fix some more any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Fongole, where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
All right, back to you.
Thank you. And you had observed my Fitness University shirt, and that is because, of course, we had our Cardio Blaze event yesterday. That was a free event, a free workout session. So thank you to everyone who attended the Cardio Blaze session yesterday. The burn was felt and the energy was high. And remember, if you enjoyed the session, you can always attend regularly by registering through our website. That would either be Jolly's DM or in office at King George 5th Street. And of course, if you did end up missing that session, say you forgot to pack your gym bag, forgot to pack some clothes the day before, we do have another free session coming up Thursday coming, and that is February 5th. From 5 p.m. at our Cardio Blaze lot. Of course, that is our lot across from Patty Shack and LA Dupany. It's in between those two areas, so you cannot miss it. It has the Cardio Blaze sign up. So again, we'll be having a cardio jam on that lot on Thursday, February 5th, and this is in partnership with CG United Zest Wellness. And we are, of course, inviting you to Fit District, and it is where we are getting hyped for the road. Of course, Carnival is coming. If you're looking to get that Carnival body or just want to increase your mobility and get your heart pumping, this is a great way to do so. Of course, this is another free session. So we will have music provided by Unstoppable Shacks. So you know it's going to be a party. It's truly a cardio jam, a cardio party, and as well as a collaboration with Hysteria Mass. And this is open to the public, free of charge. There is a registration link available, so you can find that online. And or if you see the flyer, you can scan to be able to register. That's just to help us get an idea of how many persons are interested and will be coming. But it is free, so if you come down without registering, that's fine too. And we look forward to hosting you. And that again is Thursday, February 5th from 5:30 p.m. And then we have our continuing promotion, as I was mentioning last week, that is our Gear Up and Go with Smarty Baby. And this is calling all parents, soon to be parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, friends with anyone who just recently had a baby. This promotion is to help getting out of the house with baby. Of course, we know that sometimes that can be a struggle. You have baby in one hand, diaper bag, you had to go grocery shopping, you are running out of hands. So this promotion is to help you get up and go, gear up and go. And this promotion is still ongoing. And of course, how to participate is to purchase any size of the Smarty Baby diapers, and you will be in the running to win the first prize, which is a baby stroller with a detachable car seat. And of course, that is everything you will need to keep baby safe while on the go. We are also offering a second and third place prize, which are baby carriers. So you have your wearable carriers that you can place your baby in. That way you're keeping your arms free and easy to go, So again, all you'd have to do is purchase any size Smarty Baby diaper and place your receipt in the designated entry box. You will see a box at our various locations. That's Jolly's Pharmacy locations. We also have a few fantastic retailers who are also offering this promotion, and that's Green's Supermarket in Lubia, J&M Enterprises in Maho, and Original Producers in Marigot. So you have various options to go and shop. Once you're shopping Smarty Baby diapers, you have a chance to win. Of course, helping you gear up and go with baby, and that's with Smarty Baby diapers. And now let's talk Valentine's. Valentine's is coming up. I know sometimes, especially this year.
Not for you?
For me?
Are you celebrating Valentine?
I mean, of course. Valentine's is a day that we cannot forget. It is kind of wrapped up with Carnival this year. So we've taken advantage of that and bundled this new promotion. And it's, of course, using our linked perfume. So if you're familiar with the linked perfumes from Jolly's Manufacturing, they are combining this promotion where if you purchase any of the perfumes, of course, when you think Valentine's and gifts, perfume automatically comes to mind. So we have the 2 scents, the Alpha for male and the Siren for female. If you're looking for that signature scent for your significant other, or if you're shopping for yourself, you can also get yourself one. They retail for $105. And if you purchase this linked perfume, you are also going to be in the running for a Hysteria costume. So with one purchase of $105, you could be winning a costume, which we know can run anywhere between $3,500, $1,500. So you're getting this costume basically at 10% of the cost once you purchase this perfume. and you write your name, number, and address at the back of your receipt and place it in the designated box. This promotion is available at all of our Jolly's Pharmacy locations, and it's called Masquerade Your Senses, right? Ignite your confidence and give yourself or someone special a chance to experience Carnival in an unforgettable way. All right. So not only do you walk away with a great scent, but also a chance to enjoy the Carnival season, seeing that Valentine's and Carnival is so closely dated. Right. And also for Valentine's, Jolly's DM will be offering some specialized bundles, love and play bundles to enhance any cozy night of passion and connection, whether you're alone or with company, right? So this will be offered for the entire month of February or while stocks last. Of course, our bundles or our adult toys do go quickly. So if you're interested in purchasing, of course, we're urging customers to check the website for more information, and the bundles go live February 1st. So on February 1st, go on to Jolly's DM, scroll on the front page, and you are in for a surprise. And of course, we're urging you guys to shop with us. Of course, while stocks last, when it's gone, it's gone. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you'd like more information, you can message us and find out more. And it's been great being here today. My name's Yomira Joseph, and thank you for listening to the Jolly's Market.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll see you again next week, same time.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Now, thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oil of Jazz. Jolly's Pharmacy, the Royal Herb Blend of Oil of Ojaz is like a miracle in a bottle. Fast-acting, healing, soothing, restoring dry, irritated, uncomfortable skin, varicose veins, joint pain relief, lung decongestion, fights inflammation. Use Oil of Ojaz to massage the aching, tired muscles. These secret blended herbs has a soothing, mentholated calming effect, reducing anxiety, boosting your vitality and your immunity. Induces deep, rejuvenating sleep. Oil of Ojaz. Bon remède pour la peau chivée, inflammation, épaules, genoux, guapcha. Cultivez wim sous tapis bless. Flee passing boldinance. Oil of Ojaz, proudly manufactured by Jolly's Pharmacy, trusted by families all over the world, and available on Amazon.
It's now here, so there we go. People from the north, south, east, and west, from Granby to Portsmouth, Salisbury to Lapland, Tullamoon, the United Workers' Party presents the massive Grand National Rally, where the Grand Four playing field, yes, the Grand Four playing field, when Sunday, February 1st, 2026. At what time? We're starting from 12 noon with our next Prime Minister under the theme, putting Dominica first, Dr. Thompson Fontaine. Come be part of great music, real talk, and entertainment. Of course, and great food. Macklin, I find you off that boat soon, me papa. Remember, it's February 1st, a Sunday, February 1st, the Grand Four playing field. Putting Dominica first, the United Workers' Party.
Friday, January 30th from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 Caiso Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting Nashelle, Cole Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallace, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 Caiso Semifinals with Nashelle, Mystery, Jenny, Reg, and Alpha P on Friday, January 30 on Q95, Creole Heartbeat, the cultural pulse of the nation. All right, let's continue. We have Belfast coming up next. But before we do, Let's get to a voice note, and then we'll continue with Belfast this morning. Belfast.
Good morning, Matt, and good morning to all Dominicans.
Good morning.
Matt, that Clarence Christian there, I have never seen a man who is more divisive, more evil than Clarence Christian. That's all he does. Go after people who have a different point of view. Go after people, people's democracy, their democratic rights of expression. And I have no idea why Dale even extended his hand to that demon. People like that, you don't give them your peace. You don't extend your hands towards those demonic people, because these are evil, evil people. We have heard Clarence Christian both on his ape show that he has, and we have heard him elsewhere. This is the same Clarence Christian who tried to portray me as someone who was inciting arson in Roseau to burn Roseau. The man had my name on a whole program on Kyrie, saying that I spoke about burning down Roseau, and he gave his own narrative. That was a total lie. So that is the man's habit. He feels that he can attack everybody who speaks. I want to ask Clarence Christian, does Dale Dangleben work for GIS? GIS is already doing it. DBS Radio is already doing it. And the ballless minions like Clarence Christian, that is their job to do. They want to silence Dominicans. They want to tell Dominicans how to behave, how to react, what to say, where to go, what to do. These are the same people who encourage evil in Dominica. Evil. What they want to arrest you and therefore Malik Skerritt killed a whole man on a bike. Until now, the police has not charged Malik Skerritt for the murder of that man. And I say murder because why? It seems murder. It seems that the charge is murder. Because if someone is killed in an accident and you abscond without due process, then it's no longer an accident, it is murder. I don't understand these people, Matt. Whenever you speak out about anything, these people are there to harass you. It's the same way they had me pull off my luggage off the tarmac at Melvin Hall Airport and talking shit about second search. I don't know what they were looking for when all the drugs coming in the nights after the airport closed down. They're not doing any extra security search. When all the money's coming in the briefcases, they're not doing any extra security search. That is how they harass people who do not agree with them. And Matt, is a whole lot of things, that these people do, to silence people in the land, Even through the NEP program, the housing projects, everything those people do is to silence people. If they give you a house, you cannot speak, you have no freedom, you have no liberties. You cannot listen to the radio station that you want to listen to. And if they give you a job on, at the NEP, then they make you sign all kind of bullshit contract that if a stone, while you are working under the program and a stone flies off and breaks someone's windscreen, they are not responsible. These are the same people who use the people who work on the roadsides. It's a program to secure votes. They harass them for confirmation. They harass the NEP workers to register. They believe that they own those people. Tell me on earth, if you're working under a program and a stone flies off from one of the cutters and breaks somebody's vehicle, why the worker is responsible for replacing that person's windscreen? Even the program for the elderly, where they give the elderly a meager $300 a month, it is used for their own voting purposes. And that is what they do. They have created systems to keep the people subjected under them, where they have no freedom of speech. They can't say anything that is contrary to how they feel. This is what Clarence Christian supports in Dominica. And that is why this buffoon is always there to attack people. And Matt, I hope he knows. Is there, I heard Dale said he cursed him off. But I hope you know, Clarence Christian, when you see me massling Gordon Edwards in Dominica, you don't have anything to say to me. Make sure you know that. Thank you, Matt.
All right. Again, try to avoid the personal attacks on Clarence, right? 10:13. In other words, Clarence, these people are saying stay in your lane, stay in your lane, okay? Our next stop, of course, Belfast. As soon as our folks are here, we'll continue with Belfast. And coming up next, Creole Habit with Wadex. Friday, January 30th from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 Caiso Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting Nashelle, Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallace, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 Caiso Semifinals with Nashelle, Mystery, JD, Reg, and Alpha P on Friday, January 30 on Q95. Creole Habit, the cultural pulse of the nation.
I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. I wanna drink, baby. Dominica, that's rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. All right, get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time to day anyway. Okay, my body. My knee, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my knee, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited.
Let me say a special sympathies to Mr. Paul Matthew Charles of La Pointe will be laid to rest. Matthew was popularly known as Matthew in the community of Point Michel. Matthew, good morning. Matthew, good morning. I said good morning. Our deepest sympathies to you, your family members this morning, okay? Matthew from our Flossie. That's growing up, that's the name I knew, you know. Our deepest sympathies to you, your family members this morning. Friday, January 30 from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 CAISO Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting nutshell, Call a Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallet, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 CAISO Semifinals with Nutshell, Mystery, JD, Reg, and Alpha P on Friday, January 30 on Q95, Creole Habit, the cultural pulse of the nation.
I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica, that's rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, alright, pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time to date me wet. Okay, my body, my knee, who's ready, full energy. My body, my knee, who's ready, full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunglass juices, Thomas Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Bring your cooler, bring the sausages now. BB room number one all over. Number one. Make ready in Dominica. Right here. BB when you come in down, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB fine. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate. Drink responsibly.
I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, alright, pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time to date me wet. Okay, my body, my knee, who's ready, full energy. My body, my knee, who's ready, full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Friday, January 30 from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95. Be part of the 2026 CAISO Semifinals Fiesta. King JD, the hard-hitting nutshell, Call a Boat with Mystery, Lex Fina Alpha P, and Conservationist Red, hosted by Ambassador Prince Wallet, and will be live on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel. 2026 CAISO Semifinals with Nutshell, Mystery, JD, Reg, and Alpha P on Friday, January 30 on Q95, Creole Habit, the cultural pulse of the nation.
All the partners we pay. If you look about one Belfast to sell, you pay, you go. To fit, to Belfast, to fit, to Belfast. Oh, son, look away, baby, son, look away, don't son, look away, run punch. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, stop, son, look away, red gun. To top, to fit, to Belfast. To top, to fit, to Belfast. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, don't son, look away, run punch. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, stop, son, look away, red gun. Yo pays, yo goût, nous avons one Belfast, tout ça, tout fait, tout Belfast. Shock them!
Put them down, put down the gun, put them down, no bullet and gun, put them down, put them down, put them down. All over the island, statistics show that the kind population on the brink of extinction. The population falling short, so much young men getting shot like a pestilence. We have to end this violence. To save this country, we must teach the children. Conflict resolution, the gun is not an option. We need more fathers, not vaccines, babies, not bullets. Strong men to build up our country. I'm talking to you, Mr. Batman. Shooting up the nation, crime and violence within society. Someone will reflect, man, on this little island with a low population on the brink of extinction. Put them down, put them down. Put down the gun. Put them down. No bullets and gun. Put them down, put them down. Put them down. Endangered species on the brink of extinction. A couple and 40 young men of this country. Time for intervention, conservation of young men, talking about preservation of this island nation. That's so trigger happy all over the country, making erratic decisions, just like them politicians. So many resting in peace and busy justice. Another man gone, a son, a father. I'm talking to you, Mr. Batman. Think about the children. What they see is what they learn. The effects they know on. Influence, reflect books. Teaching the children will raise a one generation on the brink of extinction. Put them down, put them down. Put down the gun. Put them down. Bullets and gun. Put them down. Put them down. for him in town with a bulletproof vest. It's nothing but bread. I pray the bullet catch me as I was casting a brother on the red bench there. Dreams are a nightmare, like the life I live in here. To get the gun problem takes more than amnesty. We need industry that will boost up the economy. Right now, your mind is right. It takes a little bit of hope. Viable option. Test the bullets and guns. I'm talking to you, Mr. Youngman. Put down the gunman. If I'm bullet burst again, Mama can't take the pain. Could be the population. Our young men need options. Time is critical. They on the brink of extinction. Put them down, put them down. Put down the gun. Put them down, put them down. Mama crying out. Put them down.
On the corner sweeping. If you look about one Belfast to sell, you pay, you go. Too fat, too Belfast, too fat, too Belfast. Oh, son, look away, baby, son, look away, toca, son, look away, rum punch. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, soca, son, look away, red gun. Too fat, too fat, too Belfast. Too fat, too fat, too Belfast. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, toca, son, look away, rum punch. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, toca, son, look away, red gun. Yo pays, yo goût, nous avons one Belfast, tout fait, tout Belfast. Shock them!
All right, so let me say good morning, of course, to the listeners of Q95 FM radio. We got a Belfast on the good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing well. How are you?
All right, so you can go right ahead.
Okay. So this is Belfast in Turkey, the only show where we sip, we lime, and we bring you vibes straight from Belfast Estate. But before we get into the vibes, quick reminder that Belfast is having a flash sale on Kubuli. So you can get a case of Kubuli for only $60. Yes, you heard right. A case of Kubuli for only $60. This promotion runs while stocks last. You can come down to the Belfast yard from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we are not accepting empties for this Kubuli promotion. Now let's talk vibes. Today we have activation at Denver's Bar, a Kubuli Mass and a Belmas promotion. And you can get prizes like sunrise tickets, a tab at the bar, a 250 ml bottle. You can get a chance to win a BB hat and a BB shirt. So come down to that promotion. That will be starting at 4. And then after Denver's Bar promotion, we'll be headed to St. Joe, where we'll be giving out samples, BB hats, BB shirts. Just come and enjoy the vibes. And then right after St. Joe opening, we'll be at La Plaine for the opening as well. And we'll also be at the ferry terminal. As we speak, we're at the ferry terminal sampling our BB Spice, rum punch, and soca, showing up to the diasporans and giving them a taste of what exactly should be in their glass for this carnival season. And right after that, don't forget, we have our carnival promotion where you can purchase a 700 ml or 1 liter bottle of BB Spice for a chance to win an illumination package, or you can purchase a 700 ml or 1 liter bottle of rum punch for a chance to win an illuminate package. To enter this promotion, you can simply write your name and number at the back of the receipt and put the receipt in our drop box, or you can send a picture of the receipt, your name, and a number to the WhatsApp number that's on the flyer. And this promotion ends February 10th, so don't miss out. And we take a break and we'll be right back.
All the fathers sweeping. If you look about one Belfast to sell, you pay, you go. To fit, to Belfast, to sell, to fit, to Belfast. Oh, son, look away, baby, son, look away, your gas, look away, rum punch. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, your gas, look away, red cat. To sell, to fit, to Belfast. To sell, to fit, to Belfast. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, your gas, look away, rum punch. Son, look away, baby, son, look away, your gas, look away, red cat. Yo pays, yo goût, nous avons one Belfast, tout fait, tout Belfast. Shock them!
All right, so welcome back. Of course, remember you're tuned in to Belfast in 30, of course, and we're going over to Rita.
And don't forget to stock up on your favorite drinks distributed by Belfast Estate. You have your Pioneer Juices, your Sunblast, your Kubuli, Rum Punch, BB Spice, Soca, Red Cap, Eldorado Rum Creams, our Eldorado gift packs, our Woo Wine, and other premium drinks, all for great prices. Don't forget our Kubuli sale happening, where you can get a case of Kubuli for only $60. This promotion runs while stock lasts. You can come down to the Belfast yard from any time from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And don't forget our Denver activation, our Kubuli Mass and Bear Mass promotion at Denver, where you can get a chance to win a Sunrise ticket, a 250 ml bottle of any of our SKUs. And we'll also be at St. Joe opening and Mapping opening. So I just want to big up the bars that keep Belfast flowing week after week. Church of Hotspot in Maho, Brigidi's Bar Paybush, MP Shop Mashak, Man's Bar Woodridge Bray, Gavo's Bar Roseau, Rose on the Highway Bar Pottersville, One Pot Container Roseau, Deborah's Bar Massac, and Brian's Bar Sansoville. Thank you for tuning in to Belfast in 30. This is the only show where we speak real lime and we bring you vibes straight from Belfast Estate. See you next week.
All right, so thank you, Rina, there from, of course, representing Belfast. Thank you for that.
Yes.
When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB fine. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice.
BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate. Drink responsibly.
Yes, sir. Sakaimala. Prince Madix. Prince Madix. Prince Madix. Prince Madix.